Hello, welcome everybody. My name is Daniel. Today I will be talking about our Wix backend functions and the new way to the new web methods for the Wix backend functions. So I'm working on a project here, and this project is a Hot Wheels diecast racing project, and it's going to allow us to keep our inventory of our cars, and the main idea is that we can run a tournament and input all the times and see live stats for each one of these races that will be happening. Okay, and for us to do that, we're going to be able to see that. So let's go back to our code here. So we have a few functions that I would like to. I was doing some testing, and we simulate some of the races. Okay, so now I'm gonna break it down on each function, and we're gonna tie it into a button click. Okay, so this first one that I'm gonna be working on today is a function to generate matches. Okay, so it takes in an array of competitors, right? So this is going to be an array of our of each car, right? Each competitor, and it's going to shuffle them, and it's going to match each competitor. Okay. So if we test this, so right now we just passing in some strings, and when we run it, it gives us. So there are 8 competitors, so it gives us 4 matches. Okay, so we got 8, competitor 8 and 3. We got competitor 5 and 6, 1 and 7, and 2 and 4. Okay, so if we run it again, it should randomize it and give us new matches. Okay, so there we go. So if we go back to our code, so as we can see, it is now when you go and create a new backend web module, the the JSW has been deprecated. So now Wix wants us to use this new web module, and I think the biggest difference is this part right here. So you can have you can assign it permissions. Okay, so you have the permission of anyone, or it could be admin, right? And I believe you can create your own roles. Okay, so just to keep it simple, you're gonna do anyone. So when you call this function, anyone can call this function. But if you want to control this better, you can assign it to a certain role. Okay. And the way this works is we are creating a constant, right, of the name of the function, and then that is the web method, and then we assign the permission, comma, and then if it has any if it has any if you're passing any values to it, then you put it here. Otherwise, you can just leave this empty, and then it's a self calling arrow function, and then we put our function inside. Okay, so so like this right here is just a regular function here. So if I wanted to convert this into here, all we need to do is we can just copy this whole first part, and then you rename it. So you name it that function name. So this one we're gonna do process bracket. Okay, and then we are gonna put what we are passing here. So we can just paste that in here. Okay, and then this is the beginning of the function right here. So you can just get rid of this. All right, and then also make sure you have the closing you have your closing what do you call it? Yeah, make sure you just have the right closing marks. All right, so this one we just converted, and now we can run this. Okay. So this function I'll have to like review it, make sure it's correct, but we're gonna go back to our generate matches. So what I would like to do with this is so let's just go over the function really quick. So we're passing an array of, so this will be an array of all the competitors. So this should be like IDs, right? And then it's gonna create the matches. Okay. So if we see, actually this is calling another function, right? Our shuffle competitors. So if we go up here, we have no, actually no. This one, shuffle array. Okay. So shuffle array is going to take that array, and it returns our, so it's going to like randomize them, right? So we have, it's going to slice it and sort it, and then we're going to do the math random function here, and that should give us a randomizer. Okay, and then it's going to do it for each two competitors, right? Because you need two to compete. So that's why it's gonna -1 here, and then I plus 2 plus equal 2. So that's how you pick two at a time to put them together. And then we have the first one and the second one. And if there's not two, then it does this. And then we return our matches. Okay. So once we have this function, it seems to be working. So now I'm going to tie it into our page here. Okay. So here is our site. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to, okay, so here's our match race. So it should generate, so let's talk about our site here, okay? So we got a few collections. So we have this one, it's called tournament. So from the tournament, I wanted to create all the matches, okay? So the tournament is where you set up how your tournament is going to look, right? like. Okay, so you're gonna be able to give it a title. So YouTube live. You pick a date for the race. This will be like a URL, I guess. The image. You can have images for your race. You can have a gallery, description, tournament type. Make sure it's active. Then we're gonna have stages. So this is gonna be like draft. You can have a promo video. Okay, it's gonna have its own pages. You can have a headline. So some of these fields we still reviewing because some could be like duplicated. So and then the track that they're running on. If it's a double elimination track, double elimination tournament. So see, we got volume, series, like all these are kind of like similar. So we probably gonna be cleaning this up. Okay, so this is the one that's more important. So how many competitors you have, right? So let's say we have a bracket of 16, and how many wins they need to advance. Okay, so let's put 2. Okay. So these are the most important pieces of data that's going to allow us to have this code, do what it needs to do. So let's say that we have our tournament set up, okay? So from here, so actually what we need to do is, how does it know who are the competitors, right? So I think that's going to be the field we're going to add here, okay? So we're going to do a multi-reference, and this is kind of like a list, okay? So a list of all the competitors, and we're going to tie it into our wheels. So wheels are the cars, okay? So now we're going to have a list of all the competitors here, okay? So if we go here, we can just go ahead and add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's say we got 8. So we'll do 8. All right. So we got all of our competitors. So from this page, so what we're going to do is let's go to our tournament. All right. So this is kind of like where you set it up. So I guess we're gonna have to like this is the light box to set up the tournament, right? So we're gonna add a way to add all the competitors. So what will be the best input for that? Maybe tags, yeah. Selection tags, okay. All right, so this one. Let's see, can we do this? Collection. So we're gonna tie it into our wheels. Let's see, wheels. And then we're gonna connect it to the wheels. That's it. And we'll do, let's see, title. All right, so let's see if we can get this working. I don't know what happened here. What the heck happened? Why can't I not pick this? Why? Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to move this up, but for some reason. But this is not where we're gonna add the button. This is to set up the race. So if we go here to our dynamic page for tournament title, okay. So let's see. We can add a button here. Oh man. Okay, let's put this. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a new button here. Oh, okay, here it is. This is gonna be create matches. Okay, let's see. Create matches. And I'm gonna get rid of this. It's not gonna have anything on the button. Alright, so here's our button. So from here, we should be able to see all of our competitors. Let's see. Maybe we want to have something that kind of tells us that you have enough competitors, right? Let's say you have your tournament of 32 and you only have 30, right? So it won't let you click it until you have the right amount of competitors. So we can add that later on. So we're gonna ¿Qué fue? Mm-hmm. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hello. Here. Alright, so let's see. Connect items to. Huh. Did we save this? So we got tournament. Competitors. Okay, so let's publish this. So I don't know why I can't even pick this anymore. What the? It should be competitors. We don't see it here, huh? Tag value connects to nothing. So I guess since it's not like the same, I guess what we can do is, let's see. If we go here, we could add a new data set. We'll just filter it, right? So if we go to wheels, let's see. Value connects to title. But see, if you have a lot of cars, this ain't gonna make no sense because it's too many. I mean, it's kind of convenient to have them like this, but it just doesn't. Yeah, I guess the multi-list, you can't use it this way. You gotta probably do some using code. But see, these are all the cars, but it's not what we're looking for. I let's see. If you add a filter, tournament. Let's see. Tournament item. Condition includes think this is kind of like, let's see, I'm gonna try this. So we have all 8 right now. If we, at least just to see it, right? This is kind of like, so you have a visual of the cars, right? So let's say we got rid of that one and that one. Okay, so now, like if we actually preview this, let's see, we should have not 8, right? Oh, wait, it's nothing. Oh, see, 6. Cool. So see, it's filtering the list according to this tournament. So at least as a visual, it kind of works that way. So that's pretty good. Maybe change the colors so it doesn't look like they're just grayed out. But all right, so once we have our visual, we're gonna create the matches. So this create matches, what we want it to do is we want it to create records in this match table. Okay. So see, if we go to this match table, we have our driver 1, driver 2, okay. So, what is this? Oh, no way. Sorry. So actually, what we need to do is, we're gonna fix this right now. So it's supposed to keep track of the round that they're in. Okay, so like on paper, this is super easy, right? But when we talk about like data management, you got to think about all the little things that on paper you just you just put this car here, put that car there, right? But we got to call things a certain way. Okay, so we have a tournament, we have brackets, and then we have I guess rounds, right? And then we have match. So let's say you got 16 cars, right, on each side, and then you have you creating the matches, right? So you have a whole pool of cars. Um, Now this is not now, but maybe in the future you're gonna have like qualifiers. Okay, so you got your top car. It's gonna go against like not the other top car, right? You want those to meet at the end. So you're gonna have your fastest car with maybe the second slowest one. Not the slowest, but you want to give people a chance. So you have maybe different groups that are gonna compete a little bit more fairly. Right now it's just gonna be random, but let me just create this really quick here. Okay, so this one goes against this one. All right, and then I go like this. Okay, so we got our little bracket here, right? So on the first level, each one is gonna be, they face each other, and then the winner of that goes against the winner of this other side, right? So that will be round 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you got 4 rounds to the champion on this bracket. So how do we mark that? Okay, how do we keep track of those things? So I'm thinking, okay, so we got So you got your, so let's see, we have here, we have our title. So the title should be generated by dynamically. Okay, so it's gonna be like the name of car 1 versus car 2, right? So that's the title. We got the rounds to win. Okay, so they need to win 2 out of 3, right? So they need to win 2. Um, the stage. Okay, so they are set to race. They're racing and they're done, right? Um, the match round. Okay, so that's race 1 out of 3, race 2 out of 3. So that's the match round. And then you have your car, right? So instead of driver, it's gonna be the car. Okay, each car is gonna be here. And then on each match round, they're gonna have uh, so we know which lane they're on. Okay, so they switch lanes. So the drivers will be the same. We can mark which lane they race in at that time. Then you have the time for each match, right? And then you have the tournament round they're in. So it's round 2, round 3. Okay, so I think those are the fields that we're missing. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add our car. So let's call this let's just keep it simple, car 1. So that's gonna be wheels. Then we got car 2. So you can dot walk from the car to the driver, right? Same driver, I guess. So we can get rid of these. So we don't need to know the driver this way. So we'll just mark the car itself. And then inside the car, there's a driver. The tournament that they're in, I guess we can keep that. So we got car. They're in this tournament. Does that make sense? Yeah. And then let's see. And we need the lane. Okay. So let's do, because we're keeping track of the car, because I had done this by lane, but how do you know which car is winning, right? If they're switching lanes and you're tracking the lane instead of the car. So let's track the car, and then we can tell it in which lane it's on. So we do so this could be text, right? So whoops, what happened? So we got car 1 lane, car 2 lane, and then we have car 1 time. Okay, and this is gonna be text also. Okay, car 2 time. I mean, let's see. Can it be anything else? Because we do have time, but it's like we don't have decimal points here. So Like we don't want it to be a number. These are like integers. So text will be fine because we can just convert that if we needed to. Okay, so we got it. So now, so when we hit the button, it's going to create these matches, okay? And then it's going to set it in a draft state or planning or whatever. So we can do draft. So rounds to win. So the titles, okay? So let's say we have this car against that car. We want to make sure we don't put the same cars in here, right? So our code has to make sure it doesn't have that. What is it, left or lane 1, lane 2, and then it'll be like 1.56. There we go. 1 point. These races are really close, okay? So, okay, and then we need to know so where's it keeping track of the wins, right? Where's it keeping track of who's winning? I was thinking of adding a win count. So it'll be like a number, right? So let's see, car 1 wins. Like that, I guess. 2 wins. So I guess like if they get 1 win, then this one got 2 wins, right? So that one goes through. So that goes according to rounds to win. And I guess just for like tournament round 4. So then you're gonna need like functions to update all these numbers, right? And if something goes wrong, then everything's messed up. But that's how it's gonna push it forward here, right? Right, according to the numbers, right? If you have any other better way to do this, let us know in the comments. But as I'm going here, this is kind of like one way to do it. There's 1,000 ways to do this. So let's just clean this up. So our function, what we like our function to do is from the tournament, right? From the tournament, it's gonna go ahead and create all these matches. And then we should be able to go according to the rounds, right? And go through each race in order. So what I'm seeing is kind of like you have an app and you got these cars, and then it's gonna tell you, okay, the next race is this one, and then you can just race them, and then it just keeps going in that order with the winners, the losers. All right. So this is our button click. Oh my gosh. All right. So something is glitching here. So what I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and publish this, and we're gonna refresh. So the idea is that once you click on the button, it's gonna trigger that function. Okay. I think there needs to be a few checks for it to make sure it's gonna run correctly, and at least it'll give us some feedback if something is missing, right? So while this loads, this week I was working with my kids, and they came up with this little plushie. Looks like a coffee mug, right? They call him Mug. All right, so going back to our page, so we have our tournament page. Oh, that's why. Did I just pull this down? That's why. All right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rename some things here. Oops. Okay, so if we click here, all right, here it is. Okay, so we're gonna rename our buttons. So we do btn create match. Matches. Yeah, so while we are renaming these, okay, so see this one says volume. Probably I want something else, maybe stage. Okay, let's do stage. Yeah, so this could be anything. Doesn't matter. All right, but what really matters is this button here. So what we're gonna do is we are going to import import. Okay, so the name of our function is, okay, actually we need to rename this because this has a weird name here. So we're gonna put okay, let's do race utilities. All right, so right now it's in the back end. It's not in the public one. We'll just keep it in the back end. Race utilities, okay. So we can just go here and do import, and then you do like that, I believe, from what's it, backend? Hey, this backend race. Correspond. Let's see. Did I delete it from both of them? So if you create a new one, it kind of gives you some. Okay, so it says backend. Yeah, just like that, backend web module. So you put the name of the function here, and then from. So we got. So the one that we are trying to. It's called generate matches. Okay. Let's see. Generate matches. It's never red. Can I find backend? Yeah, usually it will like auto-populate. Hmm. All right, we'll figure this out. But so we're gonna do btn create match. So we're gonna click on onclick. Okay, so there's our onclick, and so we're gonna use our data set. Okay, so we're gonna rename our data set to something. Okay, so let's see, we got our tournament data set. Okay, and right now it's just read. Okay, so that's good. We're not gonna write anything to it. We're gonna write to a different table, but we have our tournament data set. So let's do tournament. Okay, so there it is, tournament data set. dot, let's see, get current item. Right. So let's see, we're gonna do const current item equals. Okay, so I'm gonna console log this. Console dot log current item. And I guess you can do this like on item ready. Okay, so this is on. So let's see what this does. All right, so if we click here, all right, so we get our item. Okay, so oh, you know what? Oh man. So oh, but you know what? We can pick this one because this one's already because when it's multi-reference, right? You gotta do something else. Yeah, but we're gonna use this one because what we're interested in is this list, okay? But if we needed to get any of these values, right? This is how we do it. Okay, so we have all of our information. So we will need this because we need to know some of these fields here. Okay, so if we go back, so we care about two things then. Okay, so wheels. And then, so actually, let's rename, not that. Let's rename this one. Okay, let's do wheels, data set, and let's see. And it's already being filtered by this tournament. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing. So let's rename this current tournament. Okay. Now, when I click on this, I'm gonna get both. Okay, so we got our tournament, and we got our huh. Okay, we got one. Huh. Oh, okay, you know why? Because I'm not using the right. Because I'm doing current items. So it's kind of like the first item. So if we go to Wix dataset, so I want a list of items. So let's see. So I'm doing this current item. So let's see. Hmm. Oh, look. This one get items. Okay, let's see. Oh, but you gotta say. On item badge. So it's giving me this first one. Let's see what we can do. So I want like all of these, right? So what will be, let's see. I'm just gonna do, this is like everything, right? So this is the whole data set, Will's data set. So see it has a whole bunch of functions here. Hmm. Facts. Alright, so not like that. Let's see, get items. Let's try that one. Get. Generate matches. Result. Okay, item result. Alright. Yeah. Okay, index of the first item to return, number of items to return. Oh, okay, so the first number is where you want it to start, And how many? Oh, well, let's try this. Let's say 0 to 5. Okay, wait. This doesn't go here. Uh, promise. I promise. Huh. Uh, you gotta do this. Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, so okay, so when we click on here, um, it's gonna do this. Let's see. Huh. All right, so we got that one. Okay. All right, so that worked, and we only got 4. Why? 5. We only got 5 of them. Is it because we need to put one more number? It's supposed to be 6, right? So it's until, but not including 5. So let's see, 6. Oh, there you go. All right, so, and then this could be according to this number, right? How many cars we want to. So let's say we're gonna const total equals total wheels equals current tournament dot, what they call this, tournament competitors, I guess. Tournament competitors, and that worked. Great. Well, I guess the number can just be high to include everybody. All right, so now we're gonna take this list and let's create, because we don't need all this information, I don't think, right? So we're gonna need the IDs, right? We need the IDs and maybe the title, right? Or their display name. So IDs and display name. So let's see, what are we gonna do? So we want to create const total okay, we gotta do let. Okay. So we are going to do, let's see, we're gonna do total competitors that how do we do this? Do we need a loop? What do we need? We need to push. I think I need ayuda celestial. Alright, let's see. My buddy, my coding buddy here. Push from results. Okay. Coding buddy gave me this. So let's see, where do we put this? Okay, so there's a new one. Wait a minute. It's the same thing. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. All right, check it out. Good. So we got our ID and display name. So it says for each item, total competitors push. Oh, that's it. Okay, so ID is item ID, display name, display name. Great. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay, so now, this generate matches. What's going on here? Why does this not work? Backend. Just need a dot. Web module. Oh, dot web? Do we need to put dot web? Oh, now it's there. What the heck? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, you know what? This is probably like oh, dot web. Okay, great. So now we are going to generate matches, total competitors. Okay, so this, we're passing our thing here. So let's see. see, how do we keep this? Alright, let's see. We're just not gonna matches. Huh? That's where it goes. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's see. Let's see if we got anything back. So I'm gonna preview it. Oh snap. Wait a minute. Oh look. Okay, yeah. So that one against that one. Oh, check this out. Wow. Okay, so we got Night Shadow against Lambo. Let's do this again. Lambo against Grey Jag. Okay, so it's different. Wow. All right, so all right, so it's creating the matches. It's pretty cool. So now, okay, to finish this video today, I just want these records to be created. Then we can handle all the controls, right? Like maybe we want this to only be clicked once it generates it, or you know. So now that we got our matches, where do we want this to create the records? Okay, so let's do this in a separate place. All right, let's say we get the matches here back. All right, create matches. So maybe we'll create the matches, and then we'll lock them in place, right? Like you can create it several times, I guess. Like, oh, I didn't like that. And then once you have them, the matches the way you want them, you lock them, right? So let's see. Whoops. Okay, so I don't know why the heck I can't even move this. I don't get it. All right, so we create another on click. This one. All right, so we're gonna pass it our competitors, right? And I guess we're gonna, let's see. So we don't have a function for that right now, so we're gonna create a new one. So let's just copy all this. And this one's gonna be called, yeah, just lock matches. So this one's gonna go to data, right? So we're gonna import Wix data v2. Oh my gosh, it's a v2. I guess it's just Wix data because v2 is collection. No, this is like to create collections and stuff. No. So it's just Wix data. Just regular Wix data. Okay. All right. So no Wix data. Wix data. That one. Okay, that's the one we want. So, Okay, how do we? Okay, so we're just creating new ones, and we gotta tie in a few things for the matches. Um, so let's see. It's called match. So you want. Okay, so we're gonna put a title. Let's see, title. So it's gonna be the two display names, okay? Versus. Okay, we gotta put rounds to win. Rounds to win. We set the stage. Stage. Okay, so round is gonna be. I guess one. Okay, then we pass the tournament. Pass tournament. And then we put our cars. Car one, car two, and then we'll just put car one in lane one, lane two. Okay, the times. Okay, and the round. Okay, so when it creates, I guess they're all gonna be in round one also. Okay. Tournament. All right, so all that's gonna get generated in our backend. So let's see Wix data. So we're gonna go and do an insert, right? Okay, so we need to use this to insert. Yeah, we're not worrying about the IDs. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see. To insert. Okay, so here we're gonna do. Okay, so we got what title. We'll dynamically fill this in later. Okay, so actually. Oh, you know what? Okay, so we need so let's say we got we got tournament, tournament, and then we got competitors. Okay, so we'll pass two things. So we'll do tournament rounds to win, and what was the other thing? Oh, title will be competitors car one, display name. So we can do like something like this. Okay, this might not be correct just yet. We gotta see what it looks like, because we're gonna be passing each one, right? Oh, but you know what? We need to do a for each thing. Yeah, something like this. This is not gonna work just yet, but let's just set this up here so we have all the stuff we want to put in. We got stage. Something like that, right? So this is gonna be the lock matches, lock initial matches. Hmm. Match. Oh, okay, so something like this, right? So actually, what we're gonna do is Hmm. Let me see. Let me see. For each. Hmm. Okay, so let's see. For each. Oh, glitch. Sorry. What happened? What did I do here? It's broke. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, so here's our matches. We got 0 and 1. Okay, so it should be 0 and 1. Okay, display. So when we pass this up again, right, we're going to pass this whole array. Almost done. Okay, so I think this should do something. So let's see, lock matches. So we're gonna import matches and we're gonna pass tournament. Let's see. Does this return anything? All right. Well, let's see what we're missing. So we create our matches. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Okay, did something. Not sure. Okay. All right, something's wrong with the code. What the heck am I passing it? Passing it something wrong. So I did create some records here. Oh, because I'm passing not the matches. All right, so we got our matches. All right, so we got our competitors. Undefined against undefined. Okay, pretty close. All right, let's see if this can help us. Okay. Let's see. Is this gonna work? All right, so let's say we create our matches. Oh my gosh, what did I break now? Okay, I don't think this is gonna work, but why did it stop working? Hmm. All right, so we got our matches. Okay, so this is complete. All right. So this is our tournament, and these are our competitors. Uh, Undefined. Hmm. Nope. All right. So I think what's happening is, yeah, because this is not gonna work like this. But I think I can fix it from here. Okay, I think I'm just the syntax is just not working. Undefined. Oh, okay, so that's the first race. So I guess, how do we get to that other level here? Oh, so I gotta be like item, right? Item. Gotta be item. Okay, so okay, this is the final test. Let's see. Oh, what did I break now? This right here. I didn't break anything. Okay, so in here. Come on. Come on. Do it. Alright, so we got our matches. Then we're gonna lock them. Ha. Okay, so we got our items and oh, look at that. Whoa. Okay, so if we look at our collection now, so we have, ladies and gentlemen, we got them. Oh snap! So we got our matches. They're in the tournament, round one. Oh, rounds to win. What happened here? And the lanes. What happened here? Oh, So it's like that. Oh, capital L. All right, that looks good. And then rounds to win, we just need that. Okay, I think we got some progress here. We just gotta make sure we got the right names in here. Let's put capital L. And rounds to win tournament. Rounds to Oh, it's called wins to advance. Okay. So once it loads, we create our matches. Maybe we can see this, and then we lock them. Rounds to win. The car lanes. Round. We got our cars. All right. And if we take a look at our collection, we have our matches here, and we got our 3 rounds. Okay, and then now once they start racing, now we can put the times in and see they gotta keep generating these cards. So our next video will be once we put in the times and we have the cars that win, then it's gonna create another card with the same information. It'll be round 2, and then we'll put whoever wins the rounds, and then they will advance to the next. Alright, so if you're interested in watching that, let us know, and I will see you in the next one. Alright, take care, and God bless.